Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to a very special daytime Tri-Cities as we are live this morning here at Bristol Motor Speedway, getting ready for a very exciting day. I'm Amy Lynn along with Chris McIntosh.
I know, Amy, we're having a great day here. Looking down on the track, there's no dirt down there, getting ready for the big race coming up, but we're getting ready for an even bigger competition. I think today, the biggest competition happening up here today is the CareerQuest TN Culinary Challenge going on. We're going to be talking all about that. We're going to be talking with the teams, going to be talking with educators, going to be talking with the judges. They already got the ultimate say in what happens up here today.
Yeah, you know, usually you're talking about all the action around the track. Today, all that action is in the kitchen.
Right downstairs.
And of course, this is the second year for this event. Last year, Science Hill took home that big trophy, and of course, they're hoping to win it again this year, but they got 5 other teams that are hoping for something a little different this year.
And they've all got their secret ingredients. You're going to be going down to the kitchen here in just a few moments, but they've got those secret ingredients. They've got to make a soup, a salad, and an entree. They're going to have some big fun doing that. It reminds me of those competitions on the Food Network.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be scurrying around, you know, yelling behind, and you know, running around, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's like a drama playing out on a stage. Everybody has their part. And we want to bring in our good friend, of course, Lottie Ryans from CareerQuest TN. And Lottie, the day is here. We've been talking about it, of course, for the last couple of weeks. Such an exciting day for students.
It really is. It's exciting, actually, for the teachers, too, if you think about what they poured into these kids. But the kids are ready, and they've been practicing, and we can't wait to see what they do.
The enthusiasm. Every one of these kids that have come on the show and they've talked to us about it, they are so enthusiastic. They're ready to take on this competition. That's got to bring a sense of pride to you.
It absolutely does. And when you know that they've got professionals watching them and they might get hired by those professionals later, that's a big deal.
And of course, that's the big component, Lottie, is you with all of these programs are trying to really get them focused on what's ahead. And I know employers here in our region are so grateful for programs like this.
When we appreciate how our employers do lean into this. You know, think about, we've got about 15 professional judges, professional chefs from around the region who are giving their time to these kids today, just like all of our programs. And we want the kids to know what they can be and do here in our region. And hospitality and tourism is an $841 million boom to our economy. So it's important that we have people ready to step into these jobs that our employers have.
You know, we see it every day. Restaurants moving in here, new restaurants coming in, different organizations coming in here, different civic groups. They all have chef components. The culinary field is so rich in job opportunities.
It is, and I think you'll hear from some of your other guests this morning, just different places that chefs work that maybe kids aren't used to. I think that's part of it too, is you may think, oh, chefs are only at restaurants. Well, no, they're in hospitals, they're in hotels, there are lots of places, and that's part of the reason we do this, so they can see how broad the fields are. They may be very narrow because that's all they know.
And of course, we're here at Bristol Motor Speedway where you don't think of the culinary that goes into it, but man, what an incredible opportunity as they're getting ready to show off their amazing kitchen here as well. What a great partner.
Yes, so Levy has let us use their kitchen. It is amazing. It's big and you know, probably a size that many of the students wouldn't have worked in before, and they're going to be having 2 or 3 other teams working at the same time, so just that whole atmosphere of what do you do for a big race, a lot of activity, so that gives them a little bit of feel for what something in this particular facility might look like.
And you know, those careers that we're talking about, maybe looking down the road, it may not be cooking food, it may be serving food, it may be getting in a food city or a grocery store and working in that area of culinary. It just prepares them for so many different career opportunities.
Yes, I mean, it could be a kitchen manager somewhere, they might be a buyer for somebody, so just so many opportunities that they're gaining from this exposure and that they're gaining from the skills that their teachers are teaching them in the high schools.
And of course, we'll let our viewers know some of the teams already here. First team getting ready at about 9 o'clock this morning.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the setup for today, how that works.
Yes, so they have a check-in process where they've had to bring their menu and their budget, all the things that would help them prepare. So they have to show everything they're bringing. Then they will get a tour of the kitchen, and then they have their cooking time, and so they have judges who'll be looking at their knife and prep skills. We have sanitation and safety judges who are asking them questions and who are watching, are you doing things properly, or doing things in a safe manner, is it clean? And then you have judges who will be looking just as overall, how's the cooking look? And then later they will bring all their stuff up here, and we have 4 judges who will actually taste their food and critique them, and they'll be saying, yeah, for real, but they'll be like, how was this ginger used? Interesting way that ginger was used, and all the things like you said you see on some of the cooking shows, that's what they're going to hear, and they're going to do it obviously in a loving way, but in a constructive way. but they'll tell them the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by the amount of the competitiveness, and when you see those finished products, just the amount of just great cooking that goes on?
It's beautiful. I am surprised, and I think that's what the judges are going to be blown away, that these are 16, 17, 18-year-olds. One of the other things that they get judged on is how much waste did they have. Now, you don't want to be at my house because I probably have a lot of waste when I'm cooking because I don't do everything properly, but I think that's an interesting component too, all those efficiencies, but to turn out this beautiful product at the end.
A lot of things in play today. Well, of course, we wish every team the best of luck. It's a very exciting day, and we're looking forward to a great show. I'm going to head to the kitchen.
You're heading downstairs. I'm going to stay right here. We're talking to some of the chefs that are doing the judging coming up here in just a little while.
All right, all that and more as we are live this morning here at Bristol Motor Speedway. But stay right there. Your daily Pledge of Allegiance brought to you by Bachman Bernard is next.
Food City is a premier sponsor of Daytime Tri-Cities.